आपण एंट्री करतोय सेंटेनियल फेस्ट 100 इयर्स ऑफ कॅट. 2 कॅटची मशीन लावून कमान केलेली आहे. सुंदर एंट्री, वेलकम. आपण त्यांच्या डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशन सेंटरमध्ये आता प्रवेश करतोय. खूप मोठं प्रिमायसेस आहे आणि सेंटनरीचं इथं फंक्शन एक्झिबिशन आहे. पार्किंग एरियामध्ये आपण प्रवेश करतो आहोत. पार्किंगला जाताना असं सगळे डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशन ट्रक्स उभे केलेले आहेत, मशीन्स उभे केलेले आहेत. हे यांचं डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशन एरिया असल्यामुळं इथं डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशनचं हे केलं आणि इथं बसण्यासाठी पण जागा मिळते. हे सगळं अर्थ मूव्ही इक्विपमेंट डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशन करण्यासाठी केलेलं प्रिमायसेस आहे. हे डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशन फील्ड आपण बघू शकतो, खूप मोठं आहे. प्रचंड पार्किंग एरिया आणि टेंट इथं उभे केलेले आहेत. इथं हे फंक्शन होणार आहे, पण हा पार्किंग एरिया आहे. गाडी पार्क 7,000 लोक एका प्रोग्रामला, असे 12 प्रोग्राम केलेले आहेत. पार्किंगची सुंदर सोय, पूर्ण पार्किंग होतोपर्यंत डेमॉन्स्ट्रेट. Pavilion,
do me a favor, get a little closer together.
Cap wall.
To sit and enjoy the show. Stay hydrated.
आणि वेगळे machines.
Everybody getting excited?
हा कलर सेकंड वर्ल्ड वॉर नंतर राहिलेल्या पेंट मध्ये वापरलेला.
Let's go. Let's keep that power going. Are you guys ready?
आणि त्यानंतर पिवळ्या कलरला त्यांनी शिफ्ट केलं.
Let me give you a little hint.
There is a queue. Center मध्ये 3D demonstration.
So this technology is the tractor up there is does anyone still have their 3D glasses?
We're getting on our tiptoes.
रोबो हात ठेवला त्या याच्यावर, इफ यू कीप दी हँड, चॉकलेट्स घेतात आणि रेवतीच्या हातात देत आहे आता हे रोबो. गुड डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशन. 3D प्रिंटिंग, वेगवेगळ्या पार्ट्सचं मॉडेल केले, तर 3D प्रिंटिंग केलेलं आहे. हे मशीन पण त्यानं केलेलं आहे. हे सगळे ॲक्च्युली 3D प्रिंटिंग चालू आहे. छान सुंदर डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशन आणि हे वेगवेगळे पार्ट्स 3D प्रिंटिंग केलेले. 3D प्रिंटिंग. हे वेगळे डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशनचे आयटम्स आहेत, टेंट्स आहेत. इथं प्ले झोन किंवा किड झोन केलेला आहे. सुंदर त्यांचे मॉडेल, सुंदर किड झोन आहे. तानवी या इथं रिमोट कंट्रोलवर गाडी चालवणे, विटा उचलणे, छान प्ले झोन. इथं यांनी गाड्या चालवायची सोय केलेली आहे. नाईट ट्रॅक केलेला आहे.
Running around with hydration, water products, so don't hesitate to ask. And keep an eye on your neighbor too. If someone's looking a little, they're not feeling well, raise your hand. We'll get someone down there to help out as well. We have first responders ready to go. We have callers ready to go with 911 if we have to. I don't think we're going to have to take cover. It's beautiful weather right now.
In 1971, the Edwards Demonstration Learning Center has played a key role in bringing Caterpillar's machines to life. It serves as a world-class destination for hands-on learning, operator training, and real-world machine demonstrations. But today, we have something very special for you. And while I can't reveal all the details or my location, I can tell you this, I'm not alone. I'm joined by two influential figures whose dedication and direction have helped bring this
event. Just 15 miles from here in East Peoria, Illinois, Caterpillar built its first track-type tractors, delivering a breakthrough in earth moving that transformed the world we live in. And 25 years ago, right here at Edwards, on these very grounds, we celebrated our...
Hello and welcome everyone. I'm so excited to welcome you to this special event because today is way more than a celebration of Caterpillar Centennial. It's a celebration of you, the team who made it possible. You and your families, and let's not forget about our retirees, are the foundation of Caterpillar's strong legacy of excellence.
Good to see you all. 6,500 of my closest friends. 100 years ago, Caterpillar, but actually started way before that. In the early 1900s, Benjamin Holt and Daniel Bess were the undisputed track-type tractor
champions of the world. But with a brilliant twist of fate, these two competitors joined forces in 1925. One day they were fierce rivals, the next they were partners. And like that, the Caterpillar Tractor Company was born. It was a perfect fit, and when Holt and Best merged in 1925, the legendary name that wears
Caterpillar, with access to rail to grow. And over the decades, Caterpillar and Peoria built something special together. Jobs, innovation, and a global reputation for excellence. And the community gave back with pride, resilience, and a deep connection to the world. Today we're celebrating 100 years of who built it, the families who lived it, and the future. Because Caterpillar isn't just built in Peoria, it's rooted here. The first cat wheel loader, the 944, was introduced in 1959. 1 year later, Caterpillar introduced the smaller 922 and the larger 966 loader, and it is owned by a cat retiree who still frequently uses it on his farm today. Now in front of us, you're going to see several models of wheel loaders doing multiple tasks. We started out with the 944, 922, 966, and now we have a product line of wheel loaders from a 903 compact wheel loader all the way up to a 995 wheel loader. Let's talk a little bit about bucket capacities to show you a little bit of capacity there. 903, just under a cubic yard. 995 goes up to 50 wheelbarrows at home. Come on, work with me here. It would actually take 4 or 5 contractor grade wheelbarrows to make 1 cubic yard of material. There you go. There's your map. So this 992 that we see working right behind me, that bucket has that is a 32 cubic yard bucket capacity. Who here likes baseball? Show of hands, people out there liking baseball. No, I'm just kidding. 75,000 to 87,000 baseballs it would take to fill the bucket of that 992, okay? Quick calculation there. And folks, these two wheel loaders, the 990 and 992, they're loading their favorite highway truck. These machines are built, manufactured in a feeder facility. The 769 was the first off-highway truck launched in 1962, and it had a 35-ton capacity. We now have 10 plus models of off-highway trucks. They range from a payload capacity of 40 tons up to 410 tons with the 798 diesel electric truck. Not that we planned that with our 100th anniversary or anything like that, but think about this: when he goes up there and starts to dump, that bed raises 42 to 45 feet in the air that you have. Look out your window. That'll give you a little perspective of how tall that bed is when it's fully raised in the air. You saw the 785 truck come rolling in, throw some flames for us and stuff. There are over 5,300 785s running globally today.
Marty, let's take a gander at some of the Caterpillar wheel loaders that we have to offer our wonderful customers out there. Caterpillar understands our customers are doing all kinds of crazy stuff, so we make sure we've got a product that fits their needs. Working in every industry: landscaping, heavy construction, mining, quarry, agriculture. and there's a wheel loader that fits their needs. Different sizes, different capabilities, different technology products, but it all started with these little fellas out in front of you now. That 922 that's on the right-hand side, your right-hand side, rear wheel steer. In the day, that was evolutionary, absolutely cutting-edge stuff. In today's day and age, all of our wheel loaders articulate in the middle. That articulation joint gives us a ton of capability, not only with tighter turning radius, faster speed, to our customers' problems. And we've been doing it since 1925. Again, talking about the various sizes of loaders, but they need different sizes of targets as well. So what's a target for a wheel loader? Well, it's a truck. You just saw some rigid frame or straight frame trucks earlier. Now we're going to watch some articulated trucks. Road conditions. Maybe you're working on the side of a mountain, or maybe in the Arctic. These articulated dump trucks are going to keep our customers' productivity extremely high, regardless of the scenario or application. We've got our 740 and 745 trucks out there right now at 40 tons and 45 tons respectively. Now we've got our 982 and 980, both of those machines, that's the wheel loader. Both of those are what we call XE. And essentially that's telling us that it's got all the bells and whistles that Caterpillar has to offer. One of the primary features that those XE machines have is that continuously variable transmission. That transmission is a heaven sent to these folks because it provides all the power and torque that they need throughout that throttle response. And these trucks, or excuse me, these loaders are loading these trucks using perfect operator technique. That's incredibly important, and we're going to talk about that throughout the day. When they hit fill factor on every bucket, you're wasting time, you're wasting money. 110, 120% fill factor, Mr. Danes. That's what we're shooting for today.
Folks, how many like this big V10 right here? Iconic. Caterpillar's large trackside tractors are so iconic that country music legend Johnny Cash wrote a song about it, and it's called Heavy Metal. To our 100th year anniversary. If you remember back in the 1925s, 1927, somewhere in there, our Cat machines started out with the gray color, okay? So it's a nice little nod to the 100th anniversary. Something special about that D6XE though, that machine is the first high drive tractor with an electric drive powertrain. And that electric drive powertrain provides our customers with up to 35% more fuel efficiency. We can also increase their productivity when operators are using the various forms of technology available for that machine. Cat grade, slope and look at the cab. There's an operator. This machine is being operated with non-line of sight command technology. Takes the operator out of the cab, puts that operator in a safe environment. That operator is actually up in the command trailer just on top of the hill over by the midway. Kurt Gibbons up there operating that machine, non-line of sight command technology. We also have a line of...
In fact, we're the only company in the globe that builds a full lineup of construction, mining equipment, landscaping equipment, from top to bottom. Caterpillar produces them, and they produce them at an insanely high level. But on top of that, we've got some where you pick up your machine, or they can deliver it to you. While you're there, you can pick up the wheelbarrow Marty was talking about. There you go, Mark. Get that job done. Now let's say this job is indoors and you gotta go through a 48-inch walk door. Grab yourself this 302 that's coming down the mountain right now. Take that machine inside and you can get your job done. Caterpillar, again, from small to big, is providing solutions every single day. So once you're done with that 302, you're going to put it back in your trailer, take it to the Caterpillar store, talk to Chuck at the counter, real good guy. Chuck's going to say, that's good, here you go. I'm going to give that for you. That cat rental store is providing you solutions, whether it's a 2-hour solution or a 2-month solution. They're doing it every single day for our customers and our DIYers. And that's an arm within Caterpillar that strictly focuses on the smaller end of machines. Now, is up on the wolf up there. That's our 420 and 420 XD doing the Centennial dance. Let's hear it for it, folks. Caterpillar backhoe loaders are incredibly versatile already, but our engineering team, hey, any engineers out here? Alright, nice job. Our engineering team, they went ahead and took it another step farther. They added something called dual mode. Dual mode allows that operator to face forward and still manipulate the back end of that machine. So the versatility from the backhoe loader comes from having a loader in the front and an excavator portion in the back. And with dual mode, you can actually manipulate both at the same time. It's a fantastic opportunity, and now our customers are only limited by their imagination when it comes to the Caterpillar backhoe loader. So we just had some track loaders come down the berm here, and what you might not know is, way back in the day, you know, Caterpillar was a great engineering team. We've already talked about that. Marketing visionary. Okay, hang on. How about marketing? Any marketing people? Come on, man. The engineer's out yelling. That's pathetic. How about marketing? That was adequate. Attachments that fit to the Caterpillar compact track loader. We recognize it. We procured that company. And then in 1955, we launched our own line of Caterpillar track loaders.
Folks, the track type loader. You see the 953, 963, 973 up there. Did you see the 933 that came out here with the 963? Did the historic Edwards egg break? They were demonstrating the controllability of those hydraulic systems. That 933 had fully mechanical controls, and the 963 and the machines you see behind us have electro-hydraulic built. If you look at them, they actually have the best of two worlds. They have the track type undercarriage of a tractor, right, where we started, and they have technology for operators.
Hey,
Chad, what do you got going?
I say we turn this thing up, buddy. What do you think?
I feel that.
machines are built in Decatur, Illinois, and we love that stuff. These machines move material faster than any other product out there.
interstate today, drive around using the interstate. Fun fact, the majority of the interstate system around the U.S., the primary machine used was these wheel tractor scrapers. Not these exactly, but wheel tractor scrapers, right? We have 3 different models of wheel tractor scrapers. We have open bowls, push pulls, and we have elevator scraper. The ones you see in front of you is a push pull style. Each machine has 2 engines. The operator's controlling 2 accelerator pedals in the cab. Now I've seen some people out on the road that have hard time using one pedal. Kidding. But these guys, we have evolved from that DW21 open cab machine, 3 levers, 3 control levers. Our engineering design teams, because of the customers requesting improvement, changing ways, making it more efficient, more reliable for the operator, right? Reducing fatigue factors, we now have a single joystick control in the cab of these machines. We've also evolved with technology. Anyone here from the Mossville Tech Center? Tech Center folks, anyone? There we go. Thank you all, because the technology that you guys are working on, proving out, and then sending it out to East Peoria. That's the proving ground. Anybody from the proving ground? There we go. I see a couple hands. Thank you, because the technology these folks are using is critical. Critical in making them more efficient, more safe, more productive. And Cab, I don't know about you, buddy, but I love seeing full loads in these machines.
You better believe it. They're getting that with some help from Caterpillar. They use load assist and sequence assist. So think about this. When you're away here, you're on the interstate. It locks you in. Very simple. Load assist, sequence assist is a similar type of technology. It doesn't take the operation away from the operator. It assists him. So he's able to do these mundane operational needs with the push of a button as opposed to manipulating levers. It sounds kind of minimal, but these guys are running 40, 50, 60 loads a day. That is a lot of manipulation. That's a lot of wear and tear on your mental fatigue, a lot of wear and tear on the body. Load assist, sequence assist helps reduce that fatigue. It's a great opportunity to keep these operators fresh, keep productivity high, and keep them a lot safer.
Anyway, let's talk genuine parts. Genuine parts. Anyone from the Martin facility here helping us ship these parts all over? Of that nature, right? Those are the disposable wear items on our machines. They reach out to their dealer puts them in touch with the Cat Genuine Parts, because these parts are tested. They are given highest levels of reliability and durability because of that rigorous testing. Get the work done that is needed by that product line.
Yo, Marty, and I got one of my favorite machines out there, the Caterpillar E9. Not only is it solutions to them every single day. Now think about this. You get done with heat treat, paint, getting that machine just perfect. Then maybe that truck takes it to the rail yard. And that Progress Rail Solutions are going to help get that machine where it needs to be on the rail system. But a lot of these machines go global. Solutions, regardless what it is, Marty. Oh.
I don't know about you folks, when I get ready to go buy a vehicle, tractor, mower, whatever, I go see the bank or the credit union, right? Where do you think our customers go? We go to our dealer first, and the dealer turns them over to our Cat Financial Products team out of Nashville. But the Cat Financial team provide additional solutions to our customer-backed approach, using several different options for our customers to acquire our products. Provide flexible financing options. Think about, you get a loan, right? You can do lease, extended protection.
cameras, drones, digital data, 3D printers, all of these are commonplace today. For major infrastructure projects, you'll see autonomous machines out there lifting heavy loads with extreme precision. We've got smart machines moving in and out, which helps improve safety and efficiency. At Caterpillar, we're focusing on the people, with technology serving as a powerful tool to support their jobs. The future of construction just isn't moving earth. It's about combining human ingenuity with groundbreaking technology to build a smarter, more connected world for all of us. This methodology was the foundation for the introduction of the Caterpillar Next Gen Excavator.
We've talked about technology throughout the demo, guys, folks. Technology is this, we're moving forward, right? We're evolving, and this next gen excavator purely is the first ones out there showing us. You've talked about cat grade on some of the other products, right? Why is it important to the excavators? Because they're out there digging underground utility work. They're laying pipe. They're, working under, construction zones, working under high wires, digging above the utilities that are already existing in the ground. But cat grade will give them the elevation. So instead of having all the stakes out on the job site, how many of you have seen that, right? Drive by, a bunch of stakes out there. We've taken that away. Our contractors now rely on our systems here to give them that surveyor in the cab of the machine. The operator actually sees all the information on the display cab in front of them. They can track the material. They can track how much material they're loading out. Payload. You see the excavators up on the bench, 395, 374. Using cat payload, they can track how much material is going in the bed of the truck. They can track what types of material, okay? That can all be sent back to the production manager or fleet manager using VisionLink. The production superintendent no longer has to go out to the job site or rely on the operators. If you've been on a construction site where traffic is running beside those excavators, a couple of you make you a little nervous. Well, the operators out there in the cat machines are using the e-fence system that will allow them to program extreme conditions. Sometimes we don't want that operator out there. We can put the machine out there, but let's keep the operator out. Think about in the demolition. High reaching up, pulling those buildings down, full, fear of that material falling down. Now, Caterpillar does design rollover protection.
This is straight from the Caterpillar dealer. Just last year, Caterpillar introduced the Next Gen compact track loaders, and they're getting delivered as we speak in the 777 Caterpillar rigger. But so are these Next Gen compact track loaders built to keep our customers moving forward.
यातनं उतरणार सगळं.
Regardless of the industry they're working in. You'll see these machines in mining applications, working in the world, and expanding it beyond normal recognition. You see that machine moving to your left there, it's got 2 story poles on either side, and it's got that system on. However, that said, we got a pretty nice support machine. We've got the Caterpillar 24 motor grader backing him up there. And in fact, in 1931, Caterpillar introduced the Auto Patrol, the first rubber-tired, self-propelled, purpose-built motor grader. And now it's evolved into what we have here in front of us today.
Folks, This is the second product line that Caterpillar introduced. Machines, right? Tried and true. Our customers were pushing Caterpillar to provide more ease of operation, lessen that fatigue factor on the operator's upper body. So our engineering teams went to work. They designed with the design team. They designed the joystick control. So as you see these machines come in, look inside. These can cat grade control while they're doing it. The old 24 right here. Going to the joystick control actually reduced the upper body movement by 78% for our operators in the field. Think about that. Operator goes to work. Dad or mom comes home. They get to do a little more time with the family. Maybe go catch a round of golf, do some softball, whatever, right? But machines that have really evolved. You know, we used to have the old guinea hat or grade checker in front of the machine. All that's gone away now with the technology, Chad.
It goes up in the cloud, but where's that live? Well, it lives in data centers. How do the data centers run? Cat electric power, by golly. Just like the even aware of. Usually right behind the building, you don't even know they're there, and they're keeping those facilities up and running even during power outages.
Hey Chad, can I jump in real quick?
You betcha, bud.
I see some other forms of technology out here where we have evolved to. If you look behind the motor grader, the operator's been back there in the reduced carbon footprint. How many people have Teslas, battery electric cars? Anybody out there? See a couple hands? Same principle, right? Operator goes to work, gets the job done through the day, parks at the end of the day, plugs it in, goes home, enjoys their evening, come back, unplug. Bada bing, bada boom. They're moving.
Display. Again, 20 operators doing the show for you right now. 20,000 yards of material was moved in preparation for this demo. 8,000 man hours as of right now. T-posts, you parked out there, right? 1,200 T-posts. All this is a huge thank you to the volunteers from the Caterpillar Peoria area, to Earth Moving Division, to marketing the brand, Cat Digital marketing the brand, and the Edwards team. They're amazing. HR, accounting.
big push in the history of the Demonstration Learning Center because we have 13 truck type tractors out there doing the big push. Chad, was it good? What'd you think? Fantastic. That's folks. I don't know how you're feeling. Looks like you're feeling pretty good. I thought that was a pretty neat demo.
Buddy, I am pumped. I've seen so many demos in my 23 years here at Caterpillar, and that is easily the best one I've ever personally witnessed. But you know what? folks that work for Caterpillar, I want to do a little bragging about this team here. This team that you're watching.
Rusty, wherever he is. And a special thank you to Robert Strong and his team for putting this on. Next, we have to thank all our volunteers, our vendors, and especially our first responders and the Sheriff Department. Thank you very much. And finally, but not least, thank you, all of you. I truly appreciate it. People is what makes this so great. The employees, the retirees, and especially those that came before us that could not be here today. You are the foundation. You're the reason this is possible. Thank you very much for your dedication and commitment over the years.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Kyle. We really appreciate those words. Thank you, operators. That was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Save, productivity, all in one big bundle. And Marty, take it away, my friend.
Folks, while the demonstrator instructors are standing out here, let's let them hear it again. Give them a big round of applause. Safety, I just want to say one thing, well, maybe a couple. On behalf of the
कॅटरपिलरचा नंबर 1 मशीन
finish up what you're doing,
Tractor.
take photos, make your way back up to the grandstand. Please don't walk on the grass, walk back around on the ramps for me if you will. Want to try to keep you all safe. Make your way up to the midway, get to the shuttle buses, get you back in. As I said, we've got to turn this infield and the midway around because we've got another group coming in at 2:30. So thank you again for coming in and spending your morning with us, celebrating Caterpillar's 100th anniversary.
हे इक्विपमेंट 1934 आणि 1929. Caterpillar old tractors, machines. '22 model. D4 1944, used in World War. Number 11.